Oh yeah! Oh! Get those records out. Let's do some rock and rollin'. If you want to talk about records, you come to the right place. And I tell you what, my baby 24/7, he is the man for Tiffany. That you know what is what. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. That's right, my babies. Rock and roll, Steve and Edie, and you never know what else you're going to be seeing on here. So I want you to welcome 24/7 Fusion Media and myself, your host, Wolfman Records. Woo! Oh my. Rock and roll here. We are rocking and rolling, I tell you what.
I'm not sure if you can hear me, but
I can hear you, man.
I can't hear nothing, man. I'll be right back.
That's okay. He's going to be right back, folks. Welcome to 24/7 Fusion Media and myself, Wolfman Records Tag. Good old 24 has some more from his collection to show off. You're going to be pleasantly surprised and enjoy what he has. This man knows how to find records. If you want to know where to find records, go to your Goodwills. You never know what you'll find there. Our Salvation Army stores, people donate those all the time. And of course, if you have a half price books, usually those are a little bit more pricey, but they also have a great selection. Get those old vinyls, get that turntable, start playing them, and enjoy the way music used to be for us. Especially myself growing up, we had, of course, LPs, we had cassettes, and we even had those dreaded 8-tracks, but those kind of went the way. We had advertisements for K-Tel Records, among other things. I tell you what, they are, it's a blast from the past when you see this. And it's a joy to know that people are discovering the joys of vinyl. Vinyl is absolutely wonderful. It's CDs are great. I love CDs, don't get me wrong. But the important thing is that's physical media, as well as albums, as well as cassettes. You want to keep these things because you never know when they're going to change a song. You might get, like Dire Straits. I want, oh, there he is, 24 Fusion. I was just keeping the people alive. But, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. I mean, they have that little line in there that, people are offended by. You go out there, they'll edit it out. You can't hear it on the television. You can't hear it on the radio. They banned it in Canada. So, yeah, get those 45s, get those 33 and a quarters, and of course, most importantly, those 78s. The joys of 78s. So, can you hear us now there, 24?
Hey, 78, 33, 45. What's up, old man? Low spec Linux laptop. How's it going, man?
Those are one hell of a measurement, I tell you. 73, 78, 33, 45. I'd like to see what she looks like.
Right, damn. No, right? Wouldn't that be interesting? That's what She-Hulk measurements supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, and as I continue on, if you get those record players where you can download your albums onto MP3, that's even better. That way, you don't have to necessarily wear out your albums from constant play, because there are some records you just play over and over and over again.
Right. Huh. Rob Gardner, how's it going? Great to have you here. Yeah, I was actually getting ready to start showing off some of these albums that I've collected over the last few years, and all I did was buy them and put them away. And now that I finally moved, and I was able to unbox my all these records, all these albums that I've had for years that I've bought and only looked at them just when I purchased them, and that was it. And I have 3 record players now, so now I have a chance to play them. And I was like, well, fuck it, let me go and show everybody what it is that I've actually gotten my hands on. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that off to you right now. Let me go ahead and grab something right here.
He is. As we wait with bated breath.
All right. So this thing is actually
look at that.
Yeah. So this is the Long Isles. The Long Isles Symphonette Society proudly presents Steve Lawrence and Eydie Gormé in a romantic treasury of their finest performances. So this is courtesy of ABC Records, and this is this is actually a box set of shit that they have put out. So the cool part, see how it's.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Right.
It almost looks like when you get a letter from the White House,
Right. Look at that, man. It has a seal on it.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing is the Steve Lawrence and Eydie Gormé Treasury. So look, so this goes down, and it actually has each side and what song it has. Look at that shit.
With that collection, you don't need Netflix and chill. You just put that thing on and you got yourself a romantic evening.
Yeah, man, this is some good shit, man. So,
oh yeah, even the little sleeves they have on the inside. Look how beautiful that is.
Yeah, man, these things are fucking beautiful, man.
Look at what we've lost.
Yeah, and trust me, these are all in fucking mint condition, man. So this is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 6 record collection.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Rob Gardner. What's up, man? Yeah, my boy, the way down. Yeah, I know. Come on, man. You know better than that, man. Look at Cosmo. Low spec. Hail everybody. New Bomb Turk. What's up, man? Zachariah 315. Brett Cohen. What's going on, brother? Hey, man. Hey, wait now. When you get a moment, man, either later on today, man, hit me up, man. Shit, either call me or, hit me up, DM me or something, man. Hit me up, man. And I would love to talk to you, man.
And hello to Sit Room. How you doing? You're right.
Sit Room's in the house. What's up, man? Hello, everyone. Mm-hmm. And did we lose a lot going digital?
Well,
you know what, man? To be honest, yeah, man. That's the thing, man. The whole thing about going digital with anything, even with your own collection, is that there's a chance that your shit can get lost in the cloud. But as long as you have the original shits, dude, you can lose your digital copy in the cloud, but can't nobody take these away from you, man. And
right.
That's why I'm always a strong fucking believer in fucking physical media, because regardless of what happens, like you know, like I was telling Baron a couple of days ago, man. Fuck, what's that? Warner Brothers or whatever. They're fucking digital copies of shit that you've purchased. They're taking that shit back, man. They're erasing that shit, man.
Right.
So it's like, look, before Vudu became big, there was another site that was the equivalent of Vudu. And if you had like digital downloads, you can fucking download them there and watch all your favorite fucking movies. I forgot what it was. It was a big fucking. It was big, and it went under, and then Vudu popped up. But that one site that I'm telling you about, I had like fucking 400 fucking movies downloaded on that bitch from like digital transfers and shit like that. And when the site went under, what the fuck you think happened to all my movies?
Mm-hmm.
So fuck all that, man. Dude, so everybody that thinks that, hey man, since I purchased something digitally on Amazon, you know, Warner Brothers, Sony, Disney Plus, whatever, man, motherfuckers, and even when you do that shit with video games,
Mm-hmm.
they'll pull your shit. Even they'll do it with music.
Jeff Bezos made it known that you don't own those digital copies.
Dude, and my whole point is physical media is so much cheaper. To buy it physically is so much cheaper than buying a lot of shit digitally. Or, dude, I just would rather just fucking pay the money and have the real DVD, the real Blu-ray, the real album, whether it's vinyl, whether it's CD. And the only problem that you have, and I was saying this the other day, the only problem that you have is storage.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I'm living in a shotgun style house right now, where the front door is right there, the fucking back door is right there. So it's a 2-bedroom, but it's a box fucking cut, you know, in fours with a bathroom in the middle. So when you look at how small some shit like that is, and you're trying to store all your shit, I got over 10,000 fucking DVDs, along with hundreds of albums and fucking thousands of comic books. Where the fuck you think all that shit goes, man? So when it becomes a storage issue, that's when people think that downsizing and going digital and all that shit is more convenient. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, when you can lose, your shit in the cloud, and these companies can delete your shit, what the fuck is that even worth? When you're sitting there and you're paying your hard-earned money to fucking obtain this shit and to keep it digital or whatever the fuck, it doesn't mean nothing, man. You're just wasting your money. So if I'm gonna waste my money, I'd rather waste my money on shit that I can own, and can't none of these fucking companies or nobody can fucking take it away from me, or I can't lose it in the cloud. So if basically, and just think about how cheap you get physical media. I'd rather take my chances on this shit here than fucking deal with whatever the fuck else is out there, man. And the only way I'll lose this is either somebody got to fucking kill me to take my shit, and that's it. So other than that, ain't nobody gonna have my shit, and that's it. That's is what it is.
Just put me in your will. That's all I ask. I mean, that's the important thing too. And all these people who got rid of their physical, everyone that got rid of their physical for all the digital, and now are regretting it. They're finding it costs more to rebuild their libraries because some of the stuff they got rid of is very, very expensive. There's has a collector value to it.
Right.
And it's a hard thing. Don't get rid of the stuff. I mean, with my books, sometimes I go through, I look to see what prices some of my books are. It's like, boy, I'm glad I didn't get rid of those because I want to have them back, and boom, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. Shit. Rob says, I'll give you a call this afternoon. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. New Bomb Cirque says the soul of vinyl was lost, something you can't replicate digitally. You fucking right, man. Mm-hmm. You're right. We lost too much going digital, Brett Cohen says. Sup, Westoids. Sentient Dildo, my man. What's up, man? What's up, Cosmo? Yup.
Always
Low Spick
harassing us.
Linus. Say it again. I'm sorry.
Oh, Cynthia Dildo, always harassing us.
Oh, you know it, man. That's my brother right there. He's a great guy.
I know.
Low Spick. Nah, yeah, you know it. Low Spick Linus laptop says CD 44. Yeah. You know what? Yeah,
the 44.1 kilohertz sample rate was a huge reduction in sound quality. I used to use Cool Edit Pro to record records at 96 kilohertz sample rates. So,
yeah, you know, shit. You know,
broadcasting talk here.
Hey, yeah, you know, your boy. I can't even spell cat, so you know how that goes.
It does not start with a K. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, as long as it has kit in front of that motherfucker, I know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there we go.
So,
you got it.
Shit, New Bomb Turk says, I want something digitally. I go find NZB download of it. Oh, I feel you, man. Zach says, hell, 24/7 Fusion Media. Good to see you back, man. Thank you, Zach, man. Whenever you get a moment, man, hopefully I get a chance to talk to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Fucking Zach's awesome, man. Been doing a lot of good shit, man. And
when are you coming down to Minnesota, Zach? I thought you were going to come down for a visit.
Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, when you go to Minnesota, Zach's. I tell you what, Zach's, when you get to Minnesota, do me a favor and bug the shit out of Baron, man. That's you know.
Might be the other way around.
Hey, you never know, right? What's up? Hello? Everybody saying what's up to each other?
Zach, hello.
Yeah. Damn, this shit just jumped on me, man. Let's see. Will Spick says, if digital, you better have 3 backups on separate drives, locations on your own hard drives. Fuck the cloud. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Backup for the backup. Yeah, exactly. I think we lost a lot of artistic value, even moving from vinyl to CD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's funny, man, because a lot of things, it's funny you say that. Look, a lot of things, a lot of music that was on 8-track, some of it stayed 8-track.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of music got only put out on tape.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of companies didn't have the ability to make 8 tracks, to make tapes, or to make a CD, LP records, vinyl, let alone make a CD. So basically, with every advancement of whether it was something musically or something in like movies, let's say for an example, from VCR to DVD to Blu-ray to 4K, like all the little fucking jumps, and of course we have like laser disc and all the other things in between, but it's the same with music when it came to like 8 tracks, and there was a bunch of other shit in between. And with every jump, a lot of good stuff, whether it was music, whether it was movies or some shit, a lot of things never made the jump. So a lot of shit that some of the things that have hit 8-track never made it to tape. A lot of shit that was ever put out on tape, some of it never got put out like as an LP or a record. And then a lot of shit that was put out on vinyl never made the jump to CD. A lot of shit that was ever put out and released on VHS, if you don't buy it on VHS, you'll never see it at all. Shit. Song of the South is a good example. The only copy of Song of the South, well, I do have a DVD copy, but it's a bootleg copy of a VHS of Song of the South. I have like 3 of those. So I do have 3 bootleg Song of the South. And that's not a part of my 10,000 collect. It was just something that's something I have on the side because it's a bootleg. But that's the only way I'm gonna watch it in DVD form, unless I buy the fucking VHS tape. And from the last time I checked, Song of the South VHS tape, I checked a few years ago. The cheapest I seen was like $40.
Mm-hmm. And what quality is it?
It was an original VHS tape, like a real
Yeah.
Song of the South VHS tape. But that's as far as it goes. So something like that will never see DVD. It will never see Blu-ray or 4K or 8K.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. So a lot of shit that has came out on VHS, if you don't have it on VHS, you'll never see it ever again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same shit with all this. So, yeah, man.
And that's what's important about preserving the taped, whether it's VHS, whether it's cassette or 8-track, or even reel-to-reel. Reel-to-reel is amazing for sound. But the thing is, every time you play one of those, it starts losing quality because it works with magnets and such. You never put your in the old days, people put their VHSs on top of the TV. You don't do that because that can erase or affect your DVD, your VHS, I should say, or beta if you have beta. But every time you play a VHS over, you start losing quality because of the fact that it's taken some of that magnetic off of the tape. So that's why sometimes going like DVD or such with these, or if you can transfer to it and watch them that way, is very important. That way you keep the integrity of the VHS tape. That's why, like you were saying about that Song of the South for sale, how many times is it played? What is the quality of that tape? If they played it over and over again, it's starting to lose that quality that of the video.
Huh. That's what's up. Yeah, man. That's that's just the way that's just the way it is. So, our whole point is, whenever you get your physical media, you hold on to your shits. Fuck all that digital stuff, man. If you want to watch something, you better off pulling it out of the back room, out of a box or some shit, and just pop it in. And the thing is, when you want to watch Dumbo, or you want to watch Splash, and you want to see Daryl Hannah's little ass before she jump in that water, but you can't watch it on Disney Plus because her shit's covered by fake ass hair.
Yeah.
Yo, that's not Splash.
No. You got to see Daryl Hannah's cute little tushy.
Yeah, man. You got to,
If
you can't watch that, you might as well watch her in fish form. You don't get to see no ass. You get to see a bunch of fin. You want that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that.
And what's wrong with a little booty shot? Crying out loud.
Yeah. Some more Andy Williams.
Call him irresponsible.
Yeah, man. Award winning.
He was
Mona Lisa. Yeah, look at that. He got Mona Lisa. Song from Moulin Rouge. Yeah, because he had a song on the original Moulin Rouge soundtrack, the original Moulin Rouge movie.
Not the one with Nicole Kidman.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's early 2000s. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, and the only Mona Lisa I'm always aware of is Nat King Cole, so it'd be always interesting to hear Andy Williams' version.
Oh yeah, and then you also have Slick Rick's Mona Lisa.
Oh,
everybody knows Slick Rick the Ruler. Yo, who's this? Who's this guy?
Oh my. If there's any girls out there, they're all screaming right now.
Yeah, man.
The late great.
Yeah, shit. If you back in the day, if you was a chick, your shits would have got moist.
You know how many posters of him were in girls' bedrooms? I tell you. I mean, those teen magazines. I swear, every other month.
Yeah, they had pictures like this on their walls and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Heartthrob type shit.
We had Farrah in her bikinis and ours,
Bro, that Splash story killed. Let's talk more about that. So I have a whole shelf worth of music on my phone. Digital has its uses. I ain't walking around with a record player. Yeah, man.
I like transferring it to my computer, which is still mine. It's my hard drive. It's not in the cloud, and
Hey,
that
but
way, again, I don't wear down all my physical that I got.
old man says TNA, yeah, tits and ass, right? I got you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
Your titties still in that one, but
yeah,
it's a little tushy.
this sentient said he ain't walking around with a record player. Well, you know what? You might as well walk around with a tape player, man.
You know, did you know they actually had a record player you could play 45s in the car? And there was a picture of Muhammad Ali with his. I believe
Yeah,
it was Muhammad.
actually, I remember. I remember my dad having one of those, man. Like that shit was a long time ago, man.
Mm-hmm. Of course, when you hit the bumps, it kind of a little skipping.
Oh yeah, yup, exactly. But that's where the tape player came in at. Look at that, Dean Martin.
That's my man right there. I mean, Frank is good, but I prefer Dino, man. He was great.
Well, you know, they both had their moments, man. They both had their
Oh yeah,
their good
yeah.
shits, man. It's funny because on the back of this, he's fucking promoting a Frank Sinatra album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, both are great. I mean, but I side a little more for Dino, but I love listening to a good old fashioned Frank song, or even Sammy. I mean, you get Sammy Davis out there with some of his
Right. Zach says I'm a spotty Wi-Fi trying to keep up. Yep. Yeah, old man says David was busy with his TV mom. Oh, for real? He was.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, well, he was smashing. Shirley Jones. Holy shit! Then he had.
I think Shirley Jones was actually his stepmom.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was married to I can't remember what his name is again. Marty Ingalls. Marty Ingalls. He did the voice for Pac-Man in the Pac-Man cartoon show, but he was kind of a comedian and such.
I remember the Pac-Man cartoon show. Yeah, I used to watch that shit when I was a little.
Yeah, that was him. And that was Marty Ingalls. He was married to her. Oh, that's what is actually a little Canadian here. A little Canadian stuff here for you.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? You know. Oh, he said I'm with Dildo. I comes with entertainment. When it comes to entertainment, I fucks with digital hard. LOL. I feel you, man. I have little library on my phone. Old man says the Rat Pack. Yup. New Bomb Search says when I was in high school, I had a Sony Walkman that could record from tape to tape, and it was double-sided. Yup, I remember that shit. One tape on each side and could dub from one to the other. Damn. Yeah, I remember that. Dude, just imagine, man, that was fucking 25, 30 years ago? Shit, that's not a long time ago, man.
The old man and I, what we used to do is because he had a stereo system where you could actually record onto cassette the record. So you play the record.
I remember that. I remember those.
Yep. That way you can have them on the road with you. So they got a lot of those cassettes. Got a lot of mileage. I even left one of those in Norway for somebody. It was a Monkees album. He liked it so much. He said, "You want it?" Yeah, sure.
This is 1974 Rush. Yup. So anybody fucks with Rush. And there's another Rush, Farewell to the Kings. Yeah, man. What's up, man? I know we got some Rush fans out there.
Well, Zach has because they're Canadian. He has no choice.
Okay, that's old man says you're right, Baron. Room says Pac-Man Fever was an awesome LP. Dubomb Cirque says that was a $300 Walkman in 1985. Holy shit! How much you think that shit is worth now? That Walkman, Dubomb Turk. Yeah, try to look that shit up, man. You'd be surprised. Old man says, I still have it. Nah, that's what's up, man. Bob says, all right, gonna leave you old bastards to your music talk. Come on, man. Catch y'all next time. Old bastards. Damn. Hey, man, hit me up later, man, when you get a moment, man. That motherfucker, they're crazy. Later, Dildo. Turk 24, Baron, everyone.
I like that.
Yeah, man, take it easy, brother, man. Look forward to talking to you later, bro. Oh, and low spec Linux laptop. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, those early Rush albums are great. Yup. I don't even think I've ever seen one for sale in years. Yeah, man. Yup.
Those guys have like scientific degrees, so you're getting like this engineer mentality to the music, and not only their music but their instruments and how they had everything all set up. I mean, that which really boom. Oklahoma.
Yup. Yup. I remember when they used to do that shit on Sesame Street. You singing this shit. Yup. Oklahoma. Yup. From Rogers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma. Yeah, man. This is from Capitol Records, man. Shit. Let you know, man. They yup, double album. And tell you all about the fucking movie. Oh shit. Speaking of fucking Shirley Jones, look at that shit there, man.
Yeah. She's a pretty lady.
Speaking of Shirley Jones. Ooh, back then. Oh my goodness, she was
a pretty lady. That's no doubt about it. And, to go with Oklahoma, Stan Freberg, at the time when you can only have commercials no longer than 1 minute, he did up a commercial that was about 7 minutes long. He called it Omaha, making fun of Oklahoma. It was for Maxwell House Coffee, I believe it was. Either Folgers or Maxwell House Coffee. And it's great. It's wonderful. It's a great parody, and it's a commercial. Yeah, at the end, it's like, oh, it's a commercial.
Man, I tell you, man, it's a lot of good shit came from that, man. So, Sentient said, "Damn old dirty bastards." Old man says, "Is that the one from Dale Robertson?" I'm not sure. I did find a YouTube video about that. Oh, there you go. There you go. Appreciate that, New Bomb Turk, my man. Look, this is a 33 and a third that I found, man. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Chubby little chubby.
Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. This shit is crazy, man. So it has a story, and then it has the actual album in here, man.
Mm-hmm.
A little and this motherfucker here is look at this, man.
Oh yeah. And being a 33, it's got more on it than a 45, even though it's 45 shaped.
Yeah, but I mean the condition, man.
Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty.
Yeah, it could be cleaned. I'm looking at it. It could be cleaned up a little bit, but the thing is, normally kids would handle their own little shit to put on their little kitty record players and scratch it and fuck it all up. So just to consider, like, yeah, this is actually in pretty good condition, considering what it is. So yeah, man, this is a cool little. And then this is from Disney Records.
Oh wow.
So this is from Disney Records, and what it says in the back is holidays are the favorite days of the year. On some days there isn't any school. On other days we have gifts. On the most of these days there are parties and celebrations with celebration songs and games are a lot of fun and always make the day extra happy. Make the day an extra happy one. Everyone is familiar with the many songs of Christmas. Here are songs not only for Christmas but all other holidays. So you have the Valentine Waltz. You have St. Patrick's Day song. You have a song called Holidays. There's a song called April Fool. It's Easter time. Your mother and mine. My pa. So basically, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, April Fools, Trick or Treat song, How Lucky Are We? I guess that's St. Patrick's Day. Kris Kringle song, Happy New Year song, and a Liberty Tree song. So that must be 4th of July. Liberty Tree song. Yeah, so yeah, they got all kind of shit on this, man.
Disney would never put an album out like that again. Never.
Amazon has them ranging from $50, a few hundred, a few hundred non-confirmed to work. Oh shit! Man, that shit was 300 back then, but $50 now. And it's not even guaranteed that motherfucker's, you know, dual. That means it'll turn around, it'll record and all that other shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit. Look at this, man. Disneyland Records, The Gingerbread Man.
Lovely artwork they have on those.
So let me see. In other stories, The Gingerbread Man and other songs and stories. The Gingerbread Man, The Little Red Hen, Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Tailor, and Babes in Toyland. And the thing is, they each have their own stories about what each song is, or what stories that these songs are pertaining to. So, yeah, check that out, man. Some good shit, man. Yeah, man. So this is some cool shit, man. Now, this one is Walt Disney Presents Peter and the Wolf.
I remember that album.
Oh, you remember this?
I
wonder how much the old man paid when he paid for it when he got that for you.
I don't know if I got that one, but I remember seeing that. I think it was like either in school or school library had it.
I got you. And then it says also from Walt Disney's Fantasia, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, narrated by Sterling Holloway with Leopold Stokowski.
Ooh.
Yup. So basically,
Leopold.
Yup. And basically you get this on the flip side of all this.
Whenever you see that Bugs Bunny cartoon and he's doing the revenge bit, he walks out on stage with the opera singer.
Yeah.
He's dressed up, and everyone starts going, Leopold. That's not Leopold. Right. That's him.
Since he said it looks racist. It scares me to think what that Disney album would sound like today. Oh shit, yeah. I know, right? Well, it expected as tapes have gone the way of the dodo. I know, right? Hey, you know what? I still have a shitload of tapes. I have like I got easily like maybe 100, 150 tapes still.
I have a whole box of them I need to get out of my closet now that I got a tape player again. And it's like,
man, I got a fucking JVC fucking tape player, man, like a fucking boom box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I got it in the bedroom, man. It used to belong to my dad, man. So
boom, boom, boom.
JVC was one of the best, one of the damn good company, man. JVC.
They were. I mean, one of the most heartbreaking things, I'm still regretting it, is I got about 1985 a JVC color TV. And when we moved out of the apartment to the house, to the Great Tag Manor, we had all these CRT TVs, and that thing was still working beautifully. But we donated it, and it's like I regret it still to this day because it lasted almost 30 years. 30 years. JVC was wonderful.
Damn. Wait a minute. Yeah, JVC was. All right. Those early rushes are great. Yeah, man. All right. I think I went to Turk. Underground rappers still sell tapes. Huh. I didn't know that. That's interesting, man. Zach says, I'm in Barcelona. I'd be chilling with a sentient dildo and drinking hard liquor right now if Italy didn't exist. Sentient dildo said, watch your wallet, Zach's. Old man says, walk on LSD. New Bomb Turk says, a sentient dildo is not the mainstream, though. I had no idea, man. That's some new shit. Zach says, dildo, no joke. I met 2 people today who had their shit lifted. Oh, damn. So you met 2 people that got fucking pickpocketed or they got robbed or some shit? Yeah, man,
Yep.
be careful, man. Fucking be safe, man. Shit,
The
man,
big
keep your
thing.
head on the swivel, man. And yeah, man.
One thing I always tell people if they're going to go overseas, don't bring your big fancy phone necessarily. Get one of those burner phones, the pay as you
Right,
go
right.
phones. That way, if it gets stolen, what does it matter? Yes, it's an inconvenience, but at least you didn't lose your $1,200 iPhone,
Right.
or
Yeah, that's
Samsung.
fucked up, man. True, not mainstream Turk. New Mom Turk says the only thing tapes couldn't survive was heat.
Yep, and magnets.
Mhm.
Heat
Yep.
and yeah, you put your shit next to a fucking magnet, or
Mhm.
or you let's say you pull one of those let's say you pull one of those magnets off of the fucking refrigerator and put that shit to a tape or to a VCR tape. That magnetism to a VCR tape or to a fucking a tape to put in your tape player, to listen to music. Or you should get fucked up, man.
Yeah. Well, like when I was in the industry, sometimes we'd have like cassette tapes that were only about maybe a minute or so long,
Right.
and they put commercials on them. But you want to make sure if you recorded over it while the other stuff was on there, you still had that bleed through sometimes. So we had those little handheld erase magnets. You just run that thing over on both sides on that cassette. You erase the whole sucker off, and you can put new stuff on it.
Fuck that. Yeah, that's some tough shit right there, man.
And
Hey.
Neil Gaiman had a joke about cassettes in cars. He said, whenever you put a cassette in the car, after a while it starts sounding like Freddie Mercury.
So what the fuck? Yeah.
You want to say Brett Cohen says best thing you can do with CRT TV these days is turn it into a fish tank.
Huh, I never thought about that.
Well,
I don't know if he's joking or not. No, I'm saying I don't know if he was joking or not, but I never thought about that.
A lot of people took those old consoles and turned them into wonderful things after they couldn't be repaired anymore.
Oh,
so.
you mean fucking like scoop out the insides and fucking throw a fish tank in that bitch and
Yeah.
man,
Hey, that's a hell of an idea. I never thought about this shit. I'm just not thinking about it like how would he do that shit? But now thinking about it, yeah, that's a hell of an idea. Zach says that Brett Cohen, one of those CRTs in the wood case would be sweet with a fish tank.
Yeah.
New Bomb Turk says somebody wants to try to rummage through my front pocket for my phone. They're already dead. I feel you.
That's because you got mouse traps.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, I put my shit by my nuts. Hell, you reach for that, you get a handful of dick. But hey, you never know, right?
Hey,
go for it, right? Old man says, put all your money, transport, etc., into a bag that hangs around your neck. I mean, they'll try to yank this shit off your neck.
Mm-hmm.
They don't mind choking. Yeah, but they don't mind choking the fuck out of you while they do it either. Brett Cohen says, Zach's. I've seen a few now, and they look great. Client with an old gramophone is rejiggling it to a modern record player, looking good so far.
Oh, the grandma. You talking about the big ones with the big
yeah.
The big oh
big
man.
board.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But one of
those gramophones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But one good thing about the CRTs, though, if you have an old CRT, why I wish I still had that little. Because the JVC wasn't big, but the old video game systems play better on there. You have an old Genesis, you have the 2600 or your Nintendo, whatever. They look better on those than if you put them on the big. The other.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right about that because it's about the pixelation and all that other shit. You're trying to look at something old school on a new TV. Basically, the way a new TV is made, it basically it's all about definition. It'll fucking pick it apart to make it seem all fucking blocky and shit. Yeah, man. So if you're gonna rock something retro, something old school, you're better off putting it on a retro old school style TV. I know I got one here with me, so Matter of fact, I got two. I got a small one, and then I got one that's a regular something to really put a fucking like a Super Nintendo or an Atari to where it you have like the three jacks, the red, the yellow, and
Mm-hmm.
what's that?
Red,
White?
yellow, and white. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes the colors change or whatever depending on what the fuck you got and what it's what's on the back of your TV and what little shits that they have. But yeah, man, I mean, yeah, I got that kind of stuff, man. So, damn, Sentient Dildo said my homie fell asleep on the underground in Barcelona. When he woke up, his pockets were slashed with a knife and everything was stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he slept that hard. He slept that hard too. He must have been fucked up. He slept that hard where he couldn't feel motherfuckers slashing his shit and going through his shits. New Bomb Turk says I had an 80s Zenith that still worked well all the way up to the early 2000s. Had my PS1 hooked up to it. LOL.
Zenith was good too. Zenith was good.
Oh yeah, man, they were fucking good brand, man. I wanted to put my rusty hooks in my bag. Apparently, that's problematic now. Oh, I got you.
Back like in the 20s. Back in the 20s and such, the ladies went out on town. They have a special purse they had made up where you had a nice like velvet or silk on the outside, same on the inside, but between it was chainmail, this old chainmail weave. And when you hear about the cut purses, what the guys would do was they'd go by, cut the purse without a woman knowing about it, and all the contents would fall out. But that chainmail would protect it. So they cut it, and the worst that came out of it was the outer fabric was damaged, but nothing fell out.
Yeah, and then but if the person knew that she had money and really wanted it, he would just beat her ass and then pull it out of her shits.
Well, back in the 20s, you didn't necessarily want to do that because usually the lady was out with a guy, and especially if you're going to a fancy thing like that, and they, you do it to the wrong person, you end up looking like a little mangled heap of.
Oh, you talking about the 1920s? What
1920s.
What do you think about the 2020s?
Oh, yeah. Men don't have the cojones anymore.
Man, shit. I mean, you'd be surprised what 100 years will do, right?
Yeah, I know. I tell you.
Shit. Yeah, man.
Balls the size of grape seeds. I tell you though, when I was working at the one shop and my work, who I call the work wife, Jenna, a guy called her a cunt, and I went after him like you couldn't believe. People said that like boom, it's like I was like warp speed right to the guy's face, telling me and helping get him out of the store. It was like don't call a woman that,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Zach says Brett Cohen. I like that retro lifting approach. Sentient Dildo says I last CRT I had was Sony Triton. Worked great for about 10 years. The Triton was a hell of a beat machine, man. Yeah. Let me see. Dildo said I also took the Metro. It was sketchy as fuck. Yeah, I believe you. Very sketchy. Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, to be honest, I do that now, man. So, and the fact that I'm in this new neighborhood, man, I got to figure out like where the fuck to go do laundry, and I gotta go. I'm like, I could walk out, and I see the fucking all the buildings. I see downtown, man. It's beautiful. Like I take a picture. It's beautiful in picture. But the thing is, if you know anything about Houston, man, Houston is in Texas is spread out, man. So if you really don't have a car to go from here to there or whatever, then you gotta fucking get on the Metro to make it happen, man. And that's exactly where I'm at right now with that shit. So I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. Newbomb says going back. Yeah, there you go, man. New Bomb Turk says I'm going back to audio. I would love to be able to afford a meritful system. Just not willing to drop $100K on home audio. Joe, that much?
Yeah, those things can. Oh yeah, I mean those things are.
Damn.
Old man says, hot pin, big hat pin. Brett Cohen says, Zach, yeah, clients, the clients inspired me. That says, how you doing at the old man? Yeah, man. Man, you guys ever seen this?
I remember seeing that one, as a kid. I think my school had that one too.
Yeah, this is from the Disneyland Records.
Mm-hmm.
From a book by L. Frank Baum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is Disney's original Wizard of Oz. And because it has the album in here, and then when you open it, it also has a book that you can actually flip the pages to these motherfuckers, man. So you can see different shits.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they were wonderful, and that was back in the day when Disney would credit the stuff they were taking from. It would be Walt Disney Presents something by Frank L. Baum instead of going Disney's. Like they came up with it. Hansel and Gretel. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, this is from. Let me see, what year did they got this?
Hansel. Hansel.
1964. So these are old school. These are real old school shits. But this is Hansel and Gretel. Let me see, featuring the singing voices of Marnie Nixon, Sally Sweetland, and Kathleen Despain. Oh, look at this. Music from the opera Hansel and Gretel by Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah, I was going to say, look at the front there. It says Humperdinck on it.
Yeah. Yo, Engelbert Humperdinck. You ever heard him sing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker, he had some hits. He had some hits, yeah.
And the women. I tell you.
Boy, I tell you, that motherfucker, that was a gangster.
One of my favorite bloopers was the station didn't have their commercial timed out right, and they were talking about some festival, and they go and see Engelbert Hump, and they weren't able to get the rest of the name out because the commercial came to the end at that time.
Yo. Sid Room said Houston is beautiful at night. It is, man. You're sure right about that, Sid Room. Houston is beautiful, man. Especially the way it looks now. That especially after they cleaned up downtown and really tried to beautify the buildings and just clean up everything. Man, I tell you what, man, 15, 20 years ago, this neighborhood that I'm in right now wouldn't have been worth a fuck to even live in, man. But now it's like it's $500,000 homes all over the place. It's crazy because I'm just like one of a few little fucking houses that person I'm renting the house from never sold out when the whole neighborhood did. So one of the very few that still own their property, but everything around them is just homes, man, and everything's $500 million on up. Nothing.
I could be really mean right now.
So it's
you go walking in there, they go, oh, there goes the neighborhood. 24 is here.
Right.
He's going to be party all the time.
I know. Look at this shit. Yeah, this is Elvis sings Christmas songs. I was like, fuck it, 99 cents. Why not, right?
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
Yeah. This is let me see, Blue Christmas, Silent Night, White Christmas, Santa Claus Back in Town, and I'll Be Home for Christmas. Side 2 is If Every Day Was Like Christmas, Here Comes Santa Claus, like you said. Old Little Town of Bethlehem, Santa Bring My Baby Back, and Mama Like Those Roses. So this is the actual definitive Elvis Christmas album. So if anybody wanted to, fuck around with that, it's this here.
Holy cow! Talk about.
Yeah, look at that shit. Talk about toxic than a motherfucker. Look at that. Yo.
Oh.
Get that.
I got some. Oh, I gotta get some albums over to show you because I got some toxic covers too.
Look at that shit, man. That's when it was cool to put this kind of shit on and nobody would fuck with you,
Not at all. And that kind of goes back to where like CDs started losing that aura because the album art. I mean, you had to have this big, huge thing to put album art on. When you went to CD, it's like, okay, we'll just take a 8x10 and then put a slap it on the cover for the album now. And it's like back then, it's like work of arts. I mean, people hang some of this stuff up on their walls.
Right. Yep. Shit. Yeah, you're right, man. This is some beautiful stuff, man. Like the album covers, the way people do them nowadays is very different than than what it is today, man. Back then, you had real creativity. Nowadays, people don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So
same thing with movie posters and all that stuff.
Right.
It's like
Shit Room says it's sad to see that the rat see what the rat has become. It's sad to see what the rat has become. Yeah, I feel you on that, brother.
Yeah.
Mid Room says, okay, Mickey Mouse. Oh, that's it. Oh, you talking about Disney when he looking at the Disney shit. Yeah, I feel you on that, Room. My man. Yeah, I agree, man. Let me see. Sentient Dildo say, ooh, I got a Brown living here. 24's white liberal neighbor. Okay. Oh, okay.
Welcome to NIMBY, man. Welcome to NIMBY.
Yeah, I see you. So
there goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, so basically that's how they looking at me, huh? I feel you, man. That's some fucked up shit. Oh,
you can move into my neighborhood any day, man. You can move into
my neighborhood. Like, oh shit. They see me come down the neighborhood. Oh shit, there you go, right there. Like fuck it.
It's hoopty. There's his hoopty.
You go like, hey, Margaret, it might be time for us to move and shit. Right. Oh shit. Yeah, man. Hey, I tell you what though. I do got something classic for y'all, man. Y'all remember this?
Oh, Billy Ocean.
Come on, man. Hey.
Oh.
Man, if y'all don't know what the fuck this is, man, I don't know what to say, man. Y'all got to know what's up with this, man.
I know. Yep. Billy Ocean, he had some pipes to him, man.
Caribbean Queen, man. That's Billy Ocean. You, that motherfucker there, man. Billy Ocean. He's making bitches seasick.
Oh,
yeah, you get it.
I tell you.
Hey, I tell you, Billy wasn't fucking around.
No, not at all. That's another one you kind of put on instead of Netflix and chill. You put a little Billy on, and Billy and banging.
I know, right? Huh? And New Bomb Turk says, "One Toxic album covers that got banned. Look up Black Crowes America. Walmart made them." Wrap the album before selling it. LOL.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah. Well, it wasn't banned. They were able to sell it. They just didn't want the people to see the album. It's like getting a issue of Playboy in the Premium Rapper,
I know, right? Damn. Zach said 24 moves in and the neighborhood gets quiet. Get quiet the fuck up. Come on, man. That's what's up, Zach. That's what's up, bro.
It's time to roast 24, folks. Welcome to the 24/7 Fusion Media Roast here with our guest Zax, New Bomb Turk, Cynthia Dildo, Don Rickles, and myself.
There you go. Including the old man. Yep. Let's do it. Like says, and Sentient Dildo says, ladies will start clutching their purses even when they see 24 strutting down the street. Oh shit, man! Hey, you know what? I've had that happen before. That was pretty. I was pretty fucking. I was upset, man. I was like, yo, that was pretty fucked up. That's not a good feeling, brother.
No,
I ain't gonna lie to you. When motherfucker see you and get to grabbing on their shit, yeah, that's not that shit ain't. Nah,
across the street, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've had that kind of weird shit. Yeah, that's not what's up, man. Mm-hmm. Zach says busting moves make me feel good. Busting makes me feel good. Yeah, look at you. New Bomb Cirque says, yep. Black Crowes America. Yeah, I appreciate that, New Bomb. I'm gonna check that out, man. Sugar Room says the first record I got was Lionel Richie from a school candy sale. Damn, you went to a candy sale, and I'm saying like I remember going to candy sales when I was a kid, but they were just selling candy. I didn't, like he said, he bought a record from a candy sale, And I was like, damn, they must have been selling a bunch of other shit other than candy.
Normally you do. It's kind of like almost a flea market type of thing. Or
Yeah. You see, I see like
records. Yeah.
Like I remember like when I was going to school and we would go to candy sales, all they had was like tables of candy. There was nothing extra. There wasn't like, oh, we're selling books or we're selling records or we're selling anything extra for kids. It was all fucking candy. It was all candy of just different shit. Chocolate, taffy, fucking gummy bears, shit to stick to your teeth, shit sweet and sour, lollipops, just all kind of wild shit. Gum. So yeah, man, it was just yeah. So I mean, shit. But if the one he went to sold a little bit more, that's shit.
I mean, I remember the first record I bought. It was first or second grade, and it was there we go, the Purple One himself.
Nah, but you know what this is, right? If anybody knows anything about Prince, you know what this is. You don't know what this is, Baron?
I should know. I'm ashamed because Paisley Park is just right down the block, man. He's original.
Shame on you, man.
I know. Put me in the sin bin. 5 minutes.
All right,
5 minutes to be here.
Yeah. All right. This is Prince's first album.
I thought so. I was going to say that, but I was like, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that looks like really,
I know it's even more fucked up when he's ass naked on the.
I remember that image. Someone must have had that album in my circle.
Yeah,
I remember that back one more than the front. Because like you said, it's like a joke with him naked on a Pegasus.
Yeah, I can tell you remember the back more than the front. Yeah,
that's what threw me off. It's like I never really remembered it from the front because everyone was showing the back because it's just so wild. No one wanted to see his hairy. They wanted to see him riding a freaking Pegasus naked.
Yeah, I see.
I thought that was the actual cover because that's the only time I saw it.
Sit Room says 24. You're always welcome to my neighborhood. I appreciate that, man. James Geit, what's up, man? Thumbs up, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. If you guys could hit the thumbs up for me, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, James, man. Shit.
You can't see I got my thumb.
Yeah, man. If you guys haven't checked out James, man, he's a great guy, man. Check him out, man. Thank you, man. Oh man, says walking down the street and people all grab me and to sit on my lap. Oh shit, when did that happen?
Well, he sees him. He looks like Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, they see him and they grab him. Hey, come sit down. And then when they sit him down, they sit on his lap. That's fucked up. Well, there you go, man.
What do you mean stop that crap? Come on, Dildo. There we go. That's the one. That's the one everybody had to have.
Yeah, man. That's this is not, but this from Purple Rain. This is Let's Go Crazy, man. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So this is a single, man.
That's a single?
Yeah, this is the Let's Go Crazy single.
Let's
go crazy. Let's get nuts. Yeah. This is the single, man. That's why it says Let's Go Crazy right here in the corner.
Yeah, I saw Let's Go Crazy. I just figured.
Yeah. So,
but it's from Purple Rain, yeah.
It's from Purple Rain. Then Prince and the Sign of the Times.
Yep.
So let me ask you this: this is when he was still with the Revolution. This is when he was with the New Power Generation.
Oh, Sign of the Times. Was that when he finally? I think that's still with Revolution. I think that might have been his last one with the Revolution.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Because it was after that things really there a lot of turmoil was happening.
That's right. Yep. New Bomb Church says "Sexy Motherfucker" album. LOL. New Bomb Church says Pegasus. Yeah. He riding on that the flying horse, man. That Pegasus.
I think New Bomb's slightly aroused.
Yeah, it's like it's you check out Prince. He would have he would have been part of Clash of the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the part of Perseus.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah,
man.
Who's Medusa?
Yeah, I tell you, huh? Sentient said,
Sinead
"Stop the
O'Connor,
cap,
probably.
Baron."
Okay,
Oh,
I thought it was crap. It's cap. Stop
oh,
the cap.
okay. The old man says he lived just up the block from me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bomb
yeah.
says
Now,
that was
there's-
his second album. For You was his first. Oh yeah, that was the second album. I guess that was. Okay. All right. Appreciate that, New
Yeah.
Bomb. New Bomb Turk says 78 single. Yeah.
Yep, 78 single. I got when I got the Star Trek 3 soundtrack, they actually had the LP size 78 for kind of a digital funk of the theme song.
Hey,
Ooh,
y'all,
there
you
we go.
this, right?
Yep.
That
Yep.
like I'll tell you what, like this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
That was the guy that used to run with him. That used to have the
The
scrub.
doctor's outfit.
Yeah, and all
And
that
I think
shit.
it's-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean each one of them had their unique costume or outfit that they wore on
Yep,
stage.
sure did. Yeah.
And the girls,
Yeah.
the girls were lesbian lovers too. That was in the band.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they broke up, but they were an item together.
Oh well, damn. Let me. Oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
might need to. Let me stop. Hey, look, check this out. Now we got Jackie Gleason
Oh,
presents Music for Lovers Only.
So your boy Jackie Gleason, look at that shit. Oh, man, he knew how to party. I heard that.
oh, he did. Actually, odd that you bring that up because the other day on Pluto they have the Johnny Carson channel and they had Jackie on when he was when he was doing the movie with Tom Hanks, and they were talking about the Music for Lovers Only. He did not know a note of music, but he was able to get that all going.
Mm.
I mean, the train that he had from New York down to Florida, I guess that was a party train, like you can't believe. And he thought that that he needed to have albums like that for couples to have to play in the background where they're making their kissy faces.
Yeah. Hey, look. Check this out. This is what. Look. Let me see. Before New Bomb Turk says the last album with Wendy and Lisa Barron, they were not lesbians.
Well, they were promoting them as such, though, in the day. Trust me.
Uh-oh.
They were promoting them that they were an item. So, I mean, if they're not, they're not. But that was kind of, I think, the shtick that they were doing. But yeah, that's
Right. It says here, Jackie Gleason presents Music for Lovers Only, music to make you misty. Wow.
Play Misty for me.
It says Music for Lovers Only, a wisp of cigarette smoke in the soft lamplight, the tinkle of a glass, a hush whisper, and music for lovers only. This is love's entrancing setting, for music in 1,000 ways describes each glowing facet of romance. In this album, Jack Gleason has chosen a group of love's most appealing lullabies, tender ballads that have special significance for us all. Here is a tuneful sentiment music for your most relaxed listening moments. Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah, he actually put a few of those out.
Yeah, I don't know. It was done by Capitol Records, but I didn't. Yeah, so shit, Jackie Gleason.
Yeah.
Music
And I think, if I remember right, even the theme song to The Honeymooners was his composition. And again, he didn't know a note of music.
Shit. Yeah, man. I that's crazy as fuck. Oh, look at this. The living strings and living voices in the greatest music ever sung. I don't remember even buying this shit, but yeah.
A lot of sex and violence.
Let me see. What's this? This is. What year is this? 1963.
Wow.
Yeah, 1963. Looks like a whole bunch of love songs from back in like what, the late 50s, early 60s, some shit like that.
Oh, and I hate to drop this on New Bomb here, but in 2009, Wendy had an interview in Out magazine that for the first time publicly revealed that she was a lesbian and discussed her past romantic relationship with Lisa, who is still her musical partner. So, yeah, according to my sources here, that they were an item at one time, according to Out magazine. Oh, Cheech and Chong. Hey, man, Dave's not here.
Yo,
Oh, sorry, I did that wrong.
yo,
Hey, man, Dave's not here. No, no, man, it's me, Dave.
dog, look how young they look, man. Look at fucking
Oh, I
Cheech.
know.
Look at that
He
shit,
looks
man.
like put a sombrero on him. He looks like a bandito. I
I
mean,
mean,
with those chops and all that on there.
yeah, look at that shit, man.
I have sources. Yeah, and take a look
Zach says was Prince a lesbian. Newpalm Turk says I have a sub to Out magazine, man. He said, yeah, oh shit, Newpalm. Hey man,
a
you
new bomb.
tripping, man?
Okay. I have to. Okay.
Oh,
Here on this show, I'm publicly coming out to let you all know that I am a lesbian stuck in a man's body. It's
I
hard,
got
and you don't know how hard it is for me to come out and tell you all this. And New Bomb's
oh.
pressure did it. I mean, I just
He said, trying to
yeah,
tell
it
us
does get
something.
claustrophobic in the closet. I mean,
Simply Dill said deities don't have sexual preferences, Zach. Simply Dill said closet gets claustrophobic, Turk. Oh shit. You guys are funny. Yo, Das Wolfen, what's up, man? How's it going? You
hey
guys
John, how
are
you doing?
fucking hilarious, man. But yeah, this is old school Cheech and Chong album.
That looks like it got a lot of use.
Yeah, this motherfucker here, it's been worn. It's seen better days. You can say that.
You can see the burn from the when the marijuana ash dropped on it.
Yeah. Look at that. Some Beethoven.
Ah, bravo, Beethoven.
Yeah, man. This is let me see. This is from what year is this?
I bet it's in the 50s.
No, this is 1979.
Really? That looks like it would be old. That's old school looking.
No, this is 1979. Let me see.
Yeah.
So I guess you got a lot of artists or different people, musicians from the
Mm-hmm.
70s that did their Beethoven pieces, and they all put it on the album. So
Do they have the disco Beethoven's Fifth? Ba-da-da-dum,
no, this is like
I know. I'm just kidding.
Razumovsky's Quartet Number 2,
Mm.
Creatures of Prometheus, Waldstein's Sonata, Choral Fantasy, Gloria from Missa Selenis, Quintet for Piano and Winds, Moonlight Sonata. Yeah, this is yeah, it's like I say, man, I can't wait till I fucking play this shit, man.
Yeah, those are more the mellower ones that you had.
Man, like, dude, like I say, man, I just would love to sit here and play this. Oh, look, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. The Barge, first
Oh,
album.
the barge. Oh,
Yo,
look at them.
yo,
Oh,
look how young they look, man. Yo,
boy.
look. If you guys don't know who the fuck the Barge is, El DeBarge, Chico DeBarge,
Mm-hmm.
they were a family of singers. That their music was in a lot of
A lot of movies.
Short Circuit.
Mm-hmm.
They were the lead song for the fucking whole soundtrack for the movie. The Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, The Barge. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, it was either Beat Street or Crush Groovin'. They had a song on The Barge. If nobody ever heard of them,
yeah,
dude, this is their first album. That's how you spell their name. Look them up right now, man. If y'all don't know shit about The Barge, you know about them now. Look them up, man.
You've heard their music. You've heard their music, but you never knew it was them.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what it was, man. You probably, like, when you start hearing those soundtracks, you know, dude,
like The Rhythm of the Night. Yeah,
The Rhythm of the Night.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a big one. I mean, about the mid '80s, they were huge. I mean, they were up there with like the Jets. You know, another singing family, the Jets.
Shit, yeah, man, the fucking Jets, man. Fuck.
Their family group, just like
man. Fucking The Barge, man.
Oh, New Bomb's right. It does look like the Family Christian Singers, though. It's like,
but you know, man, it's just fucked up how they all went down, man.
Yeah, I know that is. I mean,
that's fucking tragic as fuck, man.
They were so good, and they had their voices. I mean, they had great voices, and you know, no auto tuning. It was their voices.
In the music and just everything, man. It's like all this shit was like uplifting and it was just some cool shit. But their love songs were real love songs about, man, you pop in some The Barge, you getting some puss tonight. I'm sorry, but it's going down. Yeah.
Either way you're dancing, whether it's on the dance floor or horizontally in the bed, you know, it all depends. You know.
Family Christian Singers, right there. Look at you. So clean cut. Yeah, man. That's how it was, man. You know, it's funny, man, when you look at, like, let's say like Bob Marley when he first started, he was clean cut than a motherfucker, man.
Oh yeah.
He didn't have no fucking dreadlocks. He had a fucking low cut ball fade. He was fucking looking, ooh, that motherfucker there, man. I mean, shit. You'd be surprised, man. A lot of people that first started, man, they were clean cut as fuck. And then, dog, even like, let's say, like we were saying it before, the Bee Gees. Before they were doing Staying Alive and they got into disco, they were clean cut. They were exactly what you called them right there. Family Christian Singers. That was the Bee Gees. They looked exactly like that.
Find a picture of Willie Nelson when he started out. You would never guess it was him. Honestly.
Right. He said so proper. Disco was an abomination of music. Sit room. Come on, man.
I disagree. I like disco.
Come on, man.
You had good disco, you had bad disco.
Yeah. Sit room, man. They had some disco. Disco was. I ain't gonna lie, man. If I had a strobe light, that bitch would be spinning right now. I ain't gonna lie. I love disco, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Disco was the shit. It was. Look, you know what? The thing is that I associate disco with is a lot of good vibes, man. A lot of good, positive. Like it was just Like it was just a lot of singing, a lot of dance. It was like, dude, the thing about disco is everything about it was uplifting, man. It was like disco wasn't, there was nothing downtrodden or nothing,
no.
Like everything was upbeat for disco, man. Like, you know, disco was about a good time and a party and dancing, and it was just some real cool shit, man. So it's like, no, go ahead, man.
Oh, I'll tell you. I mean, the best thing was going to the roller skating rinks, and that's what they were playing was disco. I always associate with roller skating and being at those things, and you're having a great time. And you know, of course, the last great disco song, "Funky Town." I mean, da 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 bum ba da da da. I mean, honestly.
I mean, yeah, man. There was a lot of shit, man. It was disco, man, and it just everything that led up to it, man. It was. And then just a lot of just think about everything that came after it, man. I mean, it was very influential, man. You know, to bring in like a lot of California stuff that came out. Like, give an example, like what's his name with More Bounce to the Ounce, with the robotic voice. He died in the 90s.
I know what you're talking about. I just got a mental block on him. But yeah, I remember exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he had the robot voice. More pounds to the ounce. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I forgot what the fuck his name was, man. It's but yeah, man, it was a lot of good shit, man. Glinster, what's
I mean,
up, man?
it helped segue into funk and the Minneapolis sound and all that
Yeah,
shit
I
too. I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
all in the same family, kind of.
yeah. Disco, was allowed to more bounds to what was that? Not George Clinton. Not George
No,
Clinton.
that
Yeah.
wasn't George Clinton.
No, I know it's Roger Troutman, Zap.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Yeah, Roger Troutman and Zap, man. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to understand, man. It's like and to be honest, a lot of things, whether people perceived it as good or not, a lot of things had to happen to birth a lot of other things. So let's say if people didn't like disco, they liked what happened after disco.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever disco transcended into when it came to R&B and a bunch of other shit. You and then plus you had like a lot of that electric what you call that
Oh, synth or
synthesize like Tears
synth.
for Fears,
Yeah.
Tears for Fears and a lot of other groups like that, like
Jan Hammer with doing for Miami Vice and yeah.
right. It's like like a lot of synthesized music and shit like that. A lot of that shit came. It's like so whether some things were good or bad, some things have had to come. Had to have happened in order to usher in other eras of music and movies and different stuff. So to be honest, to give you an example, man, this era of SJW fucking music and I mean TV and movies and different shit that we're experiencing now, for the better or worse, it's gonna usher in a whole new era of some other shit.
Yeah. I mean, did you see what Lizzo said the other day? Lizzo sat back and said, I don't want white people listening to my music. And it's like, well, fine, that's wonderful. If I wanted to hear whale sounds, I'd pull out my Wyndham Hills New Age album. I mean, honestly. But no, I mean, when you have that attitude, I mean, music is for everybody. If you like it, you like it. Depeche Mode. Oh, yeah, there's another one there. But I mean, if you don't have a wide range of tastes of music, it's boring. It really is. Oh, I lost 24.
No, you did. No. Actually, I gotta be real with y'all. I gotta go take me a piss, man. I'll be back.
Okay, well, put me on then.
Oh,
I'm hiding in the corner. That's me in the corner.
I can't. I don't even know what the fuck to press right now.
Okay, well, I can talk. 24.
Yeah, I gotta go use it.
Of course, this intermission is brought to you by Kato Records as 24 whizzes away. Free Willy remake in the works is starring Lizzo. Yeah, I tell you what. But as he was sitting back saying, you have the evolution of music. And you can... and it's amazing when you start hearing some of these, even heavy metal people or hard rock or rock. I mean, take a look at the influence of opera that was done for Prince. Not Prince, but Queen, Queen. I mean, the soundtrack to Flash Gordon, which, even Brian Bliss has sat back and said, is a masterpiece. And the sounds they put in there. And, of course, Bohemian Rhapsody, the music they did for Highlander. Queen, you can see Freddie Mercury's love of opera. And that when transcends over into what we now call classic rock, but was rock back in that day. You listen to the evolution of Billy Joel as he went along with his various albums, and like his earlier stuff, you can kind of see that. I have a melt block on that composer's name, but you can see that New York type of easy music in many ways as it goes into the more pop. With his latter ones with Uptown Girl. And I always sit back and say, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant is one of his best pieces of work. Listen to that one, and you can see how he put two songs together because he didn't have endings for these songs, and the bridge that they put in there is just absolutely amazing. Even when you're going with Meatloaf, you can hear that. You can hear the different styles, especially with uh, the Love by the dashboard light. I got a middle block. I'm ashamed that I have a middle block on that classic from Meatloaf on that one. But yeah, just the evolution, like you said. Also, all the new one for country is just all it is a bunch of people that kick cow poop that are frustrated rock and roll stars. So they put a twang to it. Ooh, George Clinton in the Parliament Funkadelic. Oh,
It's funny.
yeah, Paradise by Dashboard. Like, thank you, Nevon. Yeah.
It's funny. I was thinking about I just when I looked at this, I was thinking about I was talking to Chato, right?
Yeah,
Paul
I
Chato,
remember the story.
called me Chato,
Yeah.
and I was sitting there telling him about when I met George Clinton, and he had this look on his face when I told him how he needed crack
Yep.
to fucking sing. And the crazy part about it is he did that shit right in front of everybody and didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, the look on Paul Chato's face too when you told that story was priceless.
So I'm sitting there looking at this man in his face. He's what, 3-4 fucking feet? He's right here in front of me. He fucking starts firing up fucking crack, and he needed it to get his mojo working.
Mm-hmm.
It blew my fucking out, man.
Yeah, well, you Paul Chato was kind of whoa on that one too.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Call me Chato. I was, shit. I was like, hey, Chato, what kind of music you like? He's like, I like disco. I was like, oh,
yep.
I say, hey, man, you like disco? He's like, not really. He said, what I did like was George Clinton. I was like, oh, like George Clinton, Parliament, Funkadelic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. I was like, well, let me tell you a story.
And for anybody who doesn't know, Paul Chato was the head of the CBC comedy division in the late 70s, early 90s, and he was also part of the Frantics with the Boot to the Head was one of the famous stuff. So just let you know who he was or who he is.
Yeah, actually, growing up, it's funny, man. Me and my family used to watch Paul Chato, man.
Oh yeah,
with the Frantics, yeah, and then they had a show called Four on the Floor. In Spanish, it's Cuatro en el Suelo. Cuatro en el Suelo was the name of the show in Spanish, and we used to sit there and watch it in Spanish. And it's funny that a guy that I watched as a little I'm talking about real little kid, being a grown man and meeting him. In today's time, and just to see that, just to meet him and to know that he's on our side, that's
I know it hard, and I made him laugh. I mean, I consider that a plus there. I made Paul Chato laugh. I mean, wow. I mean, growing up, we used to recite those comedy bits because he was on Dr. Demento all the time.
Right. Yeah. You're right about that, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that last George Clinton album that you brought up there again, it goes to the artwork. I mean, look how psychedelic and wild that cover is. I mean, again, you don't get that today. And you just look at that, it grabs you. It's like, I want to know what the hell this is all about.
Yeah, really. Fuck, if you look at the back, I mean...
Oh, my. You really want to know what the hell this is about.
Yeah, this is he shit. And then there was,
Oh, there we go. That's classic. There we go.
It's like Uncle Jam wants you, like Uncle Sam wants you. Uncle Jam.
It almost looks like he's about to say, "Never had it, never will." Ha 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 ha. With that shirt. Ooh, look at that. I mean, it's almost like sci-fi music. music for people who like sci-fi. It is just looking at that back cover too. I mean, it just transcends. He was something else. We lost somebody when he passed away. I mean,
Sentient says, wait a minute, just lost somebody.
he lost his body.
Let's see here. Low spec Linux laptop. This is Paradise by Dashboard Lights. Old man.
Yeah, Paradise. Mm-hmm.
Let me see what else did I miss. Sit Room says music should transcend people's differences. You right about that, bro?
Yeah, definitely. That's what brings us together.
Winter said new country music sounds heavily influenced by pop. New Bomb Truck says we went to Kraftwerk. Baron ended up on Billy Joel.
Well, I mean, I'm going through evolution of music, man. Of course.
New Bomb Truck says peel it back, and you got Slide and Family Stone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Slide and Family Stone.
Yeah. Since she says who doesn't like P-Funk? Yep. Dumb people, dildo. Meatloaf. Old man says Meatloaf RP.
Yeah. It's cold and lonely in the deep dark night.
Sentient said, "Oh my God, Turk." Oh, that's funny. Greg Cohen says, "Baron, you need to check out King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Aussie band covers all genres on different albums, but they are bringing some of that back."
Just the name itself is grabbing me. I'm gonna have to look at King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards. I mean, what a name! That's a great name.
Yeah, that's that. When I just reading it, kind of fucked me up.
That's like Toad and the Wet Sprocket, which came from a Monty Python sketch.
Yeah, it's like me. I knew a guy called Bruce, and they called him Scoose Goose.
Oh.
No shit. His name was Bruce, but they called him Scoose Goose.
Huh. How did they get that name from that? Or was it just because that's just a nickname they just threw on him?
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck. I remember he told I just Scoose Goose, but his name was Bruce. Yeah,
Scoose Bruce.
Scoose Goose.
That'd be a great name for a band. Scoose Bruce. Scoose Goose Bruce.
The King Gizzard is worth checking out. Says Sentient Dildo.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of looking it up right now.
Hey, well, how about this? While everybody's checking that shit out, what do y'all think about this?
Oh yeah, Eddie Murphy. Oh, party all the time, party all the time, party all the time.
In case you guys don't know what the fuck this is Eddie Murphy's first album.
Mm-hmm.
So
that had a big boom when it came out. I mean,
oh yeah, man.
It was Eddie Murphy.
And, yeah, actually, first song on side 2 is "Party All the Time." So, yeah, so it says the singing debut of multi-talented superstar Eddie Murphy, featuring the single "Party All the Time" plus "I Do" and "CON Confused." How could it be in "I, Me, Us, We"? So he had a song called "I, Me, Us, We."
Yeah. Take care, Sit Room.
Sit Room's out of here.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
We
have a good day, everyone. Hey man, take it easy, brother. Rick Cohen says Tame Impala pretty good, but just more sort of acid rock. I love Tame Impala, man. Tame Impala's a shit. They're fucking unique, man. In today's era of music, I love Tame Impala, man.
How many albums did Eddie have? 2, 3?
No, I think he did more. I know he had an album. He had an album that he did maybe 15 to 25 years ago. He did an album.
Okay.
And
is that album? Yeah.
It was an album where he was doing Rastafarian music, like Bob Marley.
Oh, really?
And he had a song that was so fucking awesome that you wouldn't even believe that it was Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy has a Rastafarian, Bob Marley kind of song,
Mm-hmm.
and the shit was so fucking phenomenal. Where you know, Eddie Murphy, oh la la, hey, like he's all doing that. Oh man, it was so good.
He was not a bad singer, but that album that you filled is basically the one that everybody knows about. The other stuff they really don't.
Man,
But I'd like to hear that one. I have to look that one
dude. Up. Just look. You can look up Eddie Murphy, Rastafarian, or Eddie Murphy Jamaican song or whatever fuck you want, and the shit'll come up. So just put that in there. Like you don't got the name of you don't got to know the name of the song. Just put Eddie Murphy, Rastafarian Jamaican song or whatever. That shit's gonna pop up. Reggae song or whatever. Put it in there, and whatever the fuck that song is gonna pop. It's gonna pop up. Hit play, and you're gonna be like, "Holy shit!"
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Murphy made this. It's fucking.
I'm fascinated.
Like I was ready to play it. Like if we wouldn't get struck down, like that shit is fucking. Yeah, that shit's fucking phenomenal, man.
Oh, Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass Band.
Oh, look at that, man.
Oh,
fucking
he's
Herb
got himself a pretty lady there. Yeah, and he was a handsome lad in the day too.
Yeah, he looked like he. Hopefully he.
Latin lover. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he did a little something with it, man.
Oh well.
Hopefully it just wasn't an album cover. Hopefully he.
Yeah. When I come home, we can roll the horn.
Yeah, this is some good shit, man. So anybody who loves Herb Alpert, one of the world's greatest trumpet players of all times, this is it, man.
You know, I wonder if he and Doc Severinsen ever played together. That'd be nice.
You'd be surprised, man.
I'm sure.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
Man, so far, let me ask y'all, man. What do y'all think about my style of shits that I pick up from?
Yeah, it's okay.
Some bad shit or some good shit or what?
I'm gonna give you the Gary. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
No, it's great. Oh, Sound of Music. Oh yeah, I think my parents have that one.
Oh yeah, well, shit. Old man's still in the chat. You can ask him. Hey,
he probably fell asleep.
Nah, shit.
The Sound of Music. Yeah,
I'm telling
Christopher Plummer, and he could sing. Christopher Plummer could sing.
Yep. Julie Andrews and
Julie Andrews. Yeah.
Yep. So
Mrs. Blake Edwards.
Yeah, and then so you could look.
Oh, there we go. Robert Preston, Shirley Jones, of course, Buddy Hackett, the Music Man. Oh, Robert Preston was great in that. Oh my word!
I really hate the Sound of Music. That's what. I feel you, man. It's all good, brother. Hey, you know what? I have it. I got the. They also came out with the Sound of Music, the Broadway play or musical or whatever. Yeah. And I have that. And I have the anniversary edition, and then I have the collector's edition. So
wow.
Yeah, I got three. So two of them is based on the movie, because one's a collector's edition it has all the extra stuff, but the 60th or whatever the fuck, the anniversary edition is remastered.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have all the extra shit that comes, that the collector's edition had. So it's weird how they fucking do that. And then they had the musical, the Broadway musical deal, and I got that on DVD. So yeah, man. And then the Music Man, I have the actual movie too. I got the collector's edition of the Music Man DVD. So special features, all kind of good shit. All right, now this.
Oh, that looks familiar. Love Songs by the Beatles.
Love Songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Some good stuff, man. Look at these guys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, man.
There they are. Ringo was his mustache, and George was his mustache. Paul looking dazed and John going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, man. The Beatles, man. Beatles love songs. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 25 songs on 4 sides. So, yeah, man. So yeah,
we were shorted probably one of the greatest television moments of all times, if it ever happened. What's his name? The guy who does Saturday Night Live, the producer of the show. I got a mail block on his name, but he came out in the 70s. He walked out on stage and goes, "I will offer the Beatles one $10 bill." He pulls out a $10 bill if they'll come on next week and sing. They almost did it. They were all talked out of it from doing it. People say, "No, the Beatles are over. Don't do it." They almost went on the show that next week. And that would have been one of the greatest moments. Lauren Michael, thank you. That would have been one of the greatest moments of television history ever if they would have appeared on Saturday Night Live reunion like that in the 70s.
The old man says, "Yes, we do have that one." I hear that, man.
And he's awake.
Yeah, see? I tell you, you can't fuck around, man. The old man is listening, man. The same way he used to catch you when you was fucking around when you was a kid. He catching you now. See, you still fucking around. See, he got you.
I know. You gotta keep him on his toes.
I tell you, my man, the old man, he's man, you can't sneak one past him, man. I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So like I say, man, hopefully, like I said, I'm sitting here showing off all these records, man. Hopefully you guys starting to have an idea of, how I fucking buy shit, what I, the kind of collection I have. And trust me, I have a box sitting right here in front of me. The fact that we've been going for 2 hours, I told Baron we'll go for about an hour and a half. I'm going for an hour and 41, going on 42 minutes. And yeah, man, I know I gotta eat me something, and
And to answer like you, sure. No, it's not based on the Paul and John movie. We were hearing stories like that back in the early 80s about that. So that was before any fictional movie about Paul and John Lennon, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, about that.
Oh.
But yeah, that was long before anything like that. That was an old story, but it would have been great. But yeah, great collection there. I mean, now I need to make my mother and father happy and get my albums out, then I can start showing you some of the stuff I
right.
Not Weird Al.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, shit. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna keep going on. Not today, man, but I'm saying next few days, I'm gonna come back on, show some more shit. Because like I said, I bought so much shit, and now I'm getting a chance to put my hands on it, put my eyes on it. I'm like, well, shit, let me go ahead and share what I've gotten over the last few years, the same way I did with my comic books.
Yeah.
I was buying music too. It's just that I didn't get a chance to share any of that shit, but here it is now. So I wanted to at least do that. And before I go, because I am going to go, because I need to eat something and shit like that and kind of chill out for a little bit. I wanted to tell everybody thank y'all for coming back to the channel, support me, man, and just being here for me. I know, when I was gone, I was missing every last one of y'all, but I had a lot of shit, man. I had to fucking deal with, and kind of put in the position that I was in. I couldn't fuck around, man. It was either that or be homeless, and I had to take care of my business. So, I'm just thankful that things worked out. I'm in a cool neighborhood, trying to work things out in this house and basically get my life together, man. And, I'm just thankful. Stuck with me, man. And, it's good to be here, be back with you guys, man. Zax, I'm proud of you, man. I definitely need to talk to you, man. hopefully I get a chance to talk to you in the next day or two. Sentient Dildo, New Bomb Turk, my boy Rob, fucking Miss Rob, man. He's fucking great guy, man. Always looking out. Yeah. Old man, Mr. Old Man. I know he always looking out, man. Missed you, Baron. I missed the Kings. Just being away, made me realize, what was really important, and that's coming back to be here with you all, man. So through all the bullshit that I went through, the fact that I can sit here now and kick it with y'all, and I'm just starting to get my wheels turning a little bit here and there, man. I don't feel comfortable live streaming as I used to. I don't feel comfortable making videos the way I used to, but I'm trying to work my way back into it and make it comfortable. And the only way to do it is by fucking jumping in feet first and basically, getting acclimated with what needs to be done in order to make live streams and videos, man. And that's what I've been working towards. And it seems a lot more of a struggle. But fuck it, man. This is what I love. And just because I haven't been doing it for the last few months, don't mean that I love it any less. It was just other shit was pulling me away, man. And I just wanted to come back and hit this shit, full stride, man. And just, be like, hey, look, I'm opening boxes, opening shit. Want to show y'all, what the fuck my life's about and what I enjoy. And that's what it was always, that's what it's always been about, man. And I just wanted to, let y'all know that. I know I just fucking went off for the last shit, man. It's how I feel.
That.
Yeah. But shit. For an interview with Paul during the anthology series, John vaguely said maybe we should do it. Paul said no, and the conversation ended there.
Hey, they were thinking about it.
Yeah, Cynthia said, you got fat chick, man. Old man said,
yeah, we all know about the fact checkers. Old
man says, now Baron is a good kid. Proud of him. That's what's up, man.
I'm not that good.
That's some real shit, man. That's cool stuff there. Greg Coleman says, have fun, everybody. New Bomb Search. The only people who would have known what happened in that room would have been Paul and John. None of us were there.
Yeah, they were telling the story.
Yeah, that's true, yo. Sentient Dildo says, keep hitting that shit, 24. Appreciate that, man. New Bomb Turk says, keep on plugging on, 24. It's the only way. Yeah, man, you're sure right about that, man. And thank you guys for your encouragement. And to be honest, I couldn't. Yeah, thank you, man. And to be honest, I couldn't have gotten here or anywhere, man, without y'all. So, just want to keep it real with y'all, tell y'all how I feel, man, how I'm looking at this shit. And, I enjoy all this and I wanted to share it with y'all, man. So the fact that you guys took the time out to do that shit with me, it means everything to me, man. And the numbers, the views, and even telling people to subscribe and all that shit, none of that shit doesn't mean anything, man. What's more important is I can fucking sit here and kick it with y'all, man. Shit, and that's all I care about, man. So as long as I have y'all, I got all the riches in the world, man. So shit, with that, you got anything for him, man?
Do we have an announcement to give them all? To let them know?
Oh, yeah. And tomorrow, 5:00 Sunday Central Time, you'll see the Primetime Kings tomorrow. So, yeah, man. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time, the Primetime Kings will be back, and we'll be covering all kind of things concerning pop culture and everything else, man. So,
we're back, baby.
Yep. The Kings are back, baby. So look forward to it. It'll be our first Primetime Kings done on a Sunday in about 2.5, 3 months. And it'll definitely be a long time coming, man. So I look forward to it. So before I leave, just want to tell everybody thank you. Want to tell y'all that seriously, no funny shit. I love you guys. I missed y'all. And I'm thankful to be back, man. And thankful to have you all here. So with that, it's my boy Baron Norman Tag, and as always, it's your boy 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media and the Primetime Kings. And we're out. You guys take it easy. Have a good evening. Love you guys. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. So take it easy and have a good one. Don't get too fucked up. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.